Hi everyone, it's Rachel and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about sticker storage today and how I've switched up my system. It's always evolving, let's face it. I've just finished filming a little bit of an Etsy haul video as well, and I thought whilst I was about to put the stickers away I'd show you what I'm using. So I have ended up with 3 A5 binders as my system, and I'm just going to talk you through each one and explain how I'm using them. 2 of them are the Carpe Diem planners and one is a Filofax. It's an A5 Saffiano in purple, which is lovely, and it has that kind of feel where you just want to do this with it all the time and just, yeah, it just feels nice. So this one has got all of my weekly kits in. So there's a few things that I've just had that I'm going to need to pop away. And what I've done is I've used, just let me grab, sorry, excuse the rattling. I have used a combination in these binders of A5 Polly Pockets. Polly Pocket, that used to be a toy that I used to have as a kid. Sorry, I'm really a little bit all over the place today. And you'll see if I just line that up that the holes on these are not quite right at all. But what I did is I tried punching just the plastic wallet, found that it was really difficult to punch and it ended up tearing and going messy. So I ended up putting washi tape over both sides of that, so literally just taping across and back and then trimming and then punching through that, and that has worked a lot better to make my pockets for my sticker storage. And these punch pockets are just from Ryman's. They were 20, I think they were a couple of quid for 20 of them, and yeah, they're absolutely fine, good quality. So that's the first solution I have for those. So I'm just going to pop some of these in. So I've got my little kit from Emily Morello to go in there. And I also wanted to put in here an Isabel the Owl kit. So pop that away. And then the way that I do this is then in my planner, just grab it, I will put on a week what kit I want to use, written down on a post-it note. And then I know which one I'm going to pull out for that particular week. There's a system, thank goodness. So let's just flick through, find some spaces. You can see I've got quite a few scribble prints and things there. Just going to slip in that mystery kit there. And these then aren't in any particular order. They sometimes they'll be by shop, but generally they're just slipped in, and then the system is to look at the post-it note for what I want to do. So that's all of my little kind of kits. I've got my Libby & Co ones here, which, as you'll know if you've ordered from Libby & Co, she has big sheets, which is great, but for storing, I'm struggling a little bit. There are some of them that I could put in half, like, well, no, I couldn't, because I could just about go across there. But other sheets, like the, where is it? The full weekly one, because there's that big sticker going all the way across, I can't do that so easily. So I haven't quite got a solution for those yet. I don't really want to get a bigger binder, but you know, for now they sit in the back. So that's the first one. My next binder, and this is one of the Carpe Diem planners. This is the pink one, the bright pink. This has got all of my monthly stickers in. So in here I normally have just that little sampler sheets that are a little bit quite small, and I want to just pop in that little card from Danny as well, from Chocho and Mimi, because that's just really cute, looks nice there. And so I've got a Happy Planner cover there, and this is a proper Franken planner kind of system, because it's got a Happy Planner cover and then it's got Project Life dividers from the Project Life planner. And then it's, which I've again washi taped and punched, and then I've done the same thing with the plastic wallets in here as well, that I've just got the washi tape and then punched through. So there's a tab for each month, and within here are the sort of monthly coloured items. So I'm just going to pop the order from Linoo's Pops in for her March kit into there. I don't tend to keep my own shop stickers in these, simply because I tend to just have a big basket full of stuff that I pull from, which is seconds or things that haven't quite gone right. If I do want a specific kit, then I'll make it as I need it rather than storing it. So that's why you're probably not going to see many of my stickers in here. So that's my monthly stickers. So that's my monthly sticker binder. And then we have the big fat one, which is full of everything else. And in here I've got a couple of different methods of storing, and this really is, I mean, you can see how fat this thing is. It's absolutely stuffed. But the Carpe Diem can take it, which is great. So in here I've got little sampler sheets and things which are a bit small or just don't really merit being put in a different way. These are a load of rainbow coloured items that I'd pulled out for my rainbow week that I've just done in my own planner, and I haven't got round to filing them yet, so we might do some of that in a minute. I've got a nice gorgeous dashboard on the front, which is from Jo Seraphin, and again I will leave a link to her shop down below. And then I've got my little index. So in here I've got different dividers which I've not really labelled up yet because I wanted to see how this worked. These are the Carpe Diem dividers, and I've got mixed samplers, boxes, words and decoration, dividers, school and teaching, coffee, tea and cake. It gets its own section, it's that much of a part of my life. Checklists and trackers, travel, icons which are subdivided, and then flags and drops. And the icons are subdivided down here, and these are all the different sections. So we've got finance, weather, household, food, out and about, personal, social media, and school. Which obviously I've got school there and I've got school there, but so it's a work in progress. So then I've got two methods of attaching stickers into this. The first is to use the, not that I have actually done any. Right, okay, I thought I had some of the Placky Wallets. I don't actually have any, but I do have some of the Carpe Diem folders. So these are some of my scallop stickers, and they just slip perfectly into there. So if you didn't want to faff about with anything else, you could just use binder sort of folder pockets. And then my other way that I've done it is to use these, oh, let me get them out, what are called self-adhesive filing strips. I bought these on Amazon. I'll try and link them down below. I think they're about £8 maybe. And all they are is just a strip that's punched ready for, it's got all the holes in. Oh, let's try and get you to see those. There we go. It's got all the holes in for a normal A4 binder. So what I've had to do, because the holes don't quite line up, I'm going to flip to the middle so that I can do it a little bit more easily. And yes, I know I just pulled it apart, aren't I naughty? So the holes don't quite line up. So, you know, I've not got a hole here and I've not got a hole here. So what I've been doing is to attach it to the sheet of stickers, pulling that off, trim it at the bottom with my scissors, and then use a hole punch, a 6-hole punch, to put the extra holes in. So I'm going to show you what I mean with that, with a sheet that just came today from Chocha and Mimi. So these are birthday stickers. So birthday stickers I would class as being boxes, because they are boxes. And my boxes section has all different ones in, as you'll see. All different ones here. All different ones, so it's going to fit there. Now, this is where the problem comes, because we're getting a little bit full in here. So if I come to open that, it's going to be quite, it's going to be fun getting that back in again. But, you know, we'll go with it. So I actually could take a few out just for now. So, what we'll do is first of all just trim the strip to size, like this. Just trim that across there. Then peel off the backing, stick the sheet down, and these are super sticky sheets, so you want to get it right first time if you can. Okay. And then I'm just gonna double check, yeah, there we go. And then we're just gonna get the hole punch, make sure it's on the A5 setting because this is an adjustable one. So you can actually change it to fit a personal or a pocket. And just slip that in there. In it goes, roughly halfway. Punch it. And that has now got the holes in that it needs to sit in there. Ta-da! Just like that. So this obviously has been getting really full. I also tried to reduce in places the amount and number of these little strips that I was adding in by basically sticking sheets to the back of one another. So I'm just going to pop these back in and I'll show you what I mean by that. Yeah, you belong in there. And then it's you. Let's get these back in. There we go. Oh, this is the tricky bit. Having to close the thing when you add something to it. Basically what I'm saying is I need another A5, but you know, I think husband might actually disown me if I get too many more planners. Okay, so with these, there are some places, if I find you an example. So on this one, for example, okay, so usual fun of having to change the camera battery there and then having to sort out the memory card. So what I was going to say was that the other way that I've saved some space in here is by sticking either more than one sheet to one strip, which works really well, or on some sheets as well. I've actually used, let me just find an example, where are you? There we go. I've actually used just an adhesive roller, and this one is a repositionable one because then I can move things around if I want to, and I've stuck samplers and things back to back. So on here I've got all my little Lanús Pops samplers, and I've got 3 of them stuck down on that side, and then on the other side I've just got 2 that I've just literally used a sticky roller just to put them back to back, and then I can get at them quite easily. So that is my sticker storage at the moment. I've also got, I mean, at the back of here as well, I have these big folders that I punched, which, to be really honest with you, I'm probably going to take out because I think that's adding to the bulk quite a bit in here. And hopefully if I take those out, let's do it now. Watch everything come out. Okay, so I think if I actually take them out, I'm going to leave one in just to act as a bit of a page lifter for these. If I then flick these back over, they should just all slot back in. Hopefully, hopefully. Okay. And if I slot these back in, one thing you can see on the Libby & Co sheets, I've actually folded them in half and then punched the top. So on some sheets, and this is why you can't let your folder get full because it becomes a pain to do this. So on some sheets, I've actually punched the sheet itself rather than having to attach it to anything, which obviously is a little bit more, what's the word I want? Well, it's easier, but it just depends on the sheet and the layout really, because I mean not every sheet is going to have enough margin on it to be able to do that. And you can see somewhere I've not done it because they were early ones that I've had in the system before I even thought, oh look, I could actually punch that, couldn't I? That's probably my most comedy strips there with lots and lots of things stuck on them, double backed and things. Getting a good look at my sticker collection now. Oh, I should say, do you know, there was a thread the other day about somebody posting up saying, oh, I feel like, you know, it's getting a bit too much and I've got to have all the stickers and I'm spending too much money and things. And it's easy, I think, when you see, certainly, I mean, I look at my collection, I think, wow, there's so much here. But you have to bear in mind, it's taken years to get to this stage. And I do own a sticker shop. So I do order a lot of things sometimes for that or for different things there. But really, I mean, it's like any hobby. Planning is there for you to enjoy, not to feel pressured about. So this is the shop owner speaking now. I would hate to think that people are placing orders for things that they're later then going to regret. because honestly, if it's causing you stress spending money on something that's supposed to make your life easier and more organised, don't do it. There you go. That's my little thing over. So, right, so that's taken some of the bulk out, so that's a bit better. But yes, yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? And that shuts a lot easier now. So I've got a few sheets that I need to add into here later on, so I'm just going to do those later. I'm not going to do them now. Put my little sampler in there though. Really like these front pockets for little sampler and smaller sheets. And so that is my current sticker storage. So I hope that's been perhaps interesting or useful, and I shall speak to you again soon. Take care guys, bye.